Hey everybody, we're live. We
Hey,
got
I feel
Dennis,
like you put it
Tony,
on.
Keith, Kurt, and Sean in here.
Sup, people?
So
I can't see the chat, so I'll just say sup, everybody.
Sean's driving the what's that run? That's the Millennium Falcon did in
Castle
12
Run.
parsecs. The castle
Castle
run.
Run
Sean's doing the
Yeah,
castle run with his Nissan Maxima.
in 12
that's it, you know.
parsecs.
Got the 3S fully charged, 8,000 milliamp. So,
Right.
look, I've been a busy enough day. Started the day in Chicago, worked half the day in Chicago, and flew to Virginia. Went to the project in Virginia, stopped by that for an hour or two, and now I'm heading to New York. So, crazy enough day.
You're
Crazy enough
always on the
day.
go.
I know, it's like crazy.
I hear Tony Sprinter.
Do you know the
No,
Millennium
no,
It
Falcon?
might be
neither one of my.
mine.
It's not mine. Neither one of mine are running.
Do you know
Sounded
the Millennium Falcon was in Spaceballs?
Yeah.
Where?
When they had
What
that
part?
diner scene, it's on top of the diner. It's just sitting there
Oh,
on
okay.
top of the diner.
How many assholes are in here? I knew I was surrounded by assholes. Choke yourself. Such a great movie. You know, it's way underrated, that movie. It's like crazy.
Oh yeah. It is a good movie.
Yeah. Some big actors in it too. Like for, I guess they weren't as big when they done that movie. Like I guess they
Right.
came big after that movie.
Well, I think Rick Moranis was kind of big before that movie, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, he did a lot of um
And John Candy was definitely big before that movie.
Oh yeah.
So
they both used to get on Saturday Night Live every now and then before that.
And they're both from the Canadian Saturday Night Live, whatever that was,
uh,
aren't they?
the
Maple Leaf
Canuck.
Live.
I didn't know there was a Canadian Saturday Night Live.
That's where Strange Brew, Doug and
Oh, Doug and Bob McKenzie.
Bob McKenzie came from.
Yeah.
Some one of the best shows ever. I don't know if any of you have ever watched that Canadian show Letterkenny.
Oh yeah,
I've
Yeah,
seen it.
it's
and I watched
fucking
Shorzy
hilarious.
too.
Oh yeah, Shorzy good too. Yeah,
Shorzy might be funnier than Letterkenny.
Is Red Green
Red Green,
Red Green, he was Canadian? And the Canadian or no?
there's a
yeah,
lot of Canadian actors. Yeah.
that was a Canadian show.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
he's funny, man. I watched a lot of him.
I gotta get over. I gotta get
Duct
over.
tape.
Smile, make a turn. What the fuck?
I mean,
Ah, fuck.
there's some funny
Like,
stuff on Letterkenny, but I almost feel like I'm losing brain cells by watching it.
no
Almost.
way, dude.
That's dangerous for you.
Yeah, I know. That's
Yeah,
You're
have you had
impossible
two?
there.
Have you had two brain cells? Want to be lonely?
so can't spare many for sure. What's going on, Dwayne?
SCTV. Thank you,
What's up,
Dwayne.
Dwayne?
And I knew someone would know.
I nearly missed the exit.
I mean, judging from the fact we know some Canadians and their sense of humor is a little different.
It's like the Irish sense of humor. The Irish is some amazing. Like if, there's a show, Miss Brown's Boys. If you've never watched Miss Brown's Boys or Father Ted, you should watch them shows. Like they're fucking hilarious.
What's up, Eric?
Eric,
Going on
Is
here.
Eric-
Berg.
How's the
my-
concussion?
He's feeling much better now.
For
yes, my,
healing or other reasons?
Right.
guess my favorite Canadian thing is music.
What is?
Canadian music.
He loves Brian Adams.
No, isn't Rush Canadian?
Yep. Rush, Triumph.
Yeah, Triumph, Rush.
But the
Yeah,
Scorpions
I
are
thought
German.
Yeah, the
I thought you
Scorpions
said-
are German.
Yeah. I thought you
Scorpions are
said
German.
good music. Yeah, I thought you said good music. Hip Hop Roach is good music. Like,
Part of Bachman Turner Overdrive's Canadian. Isn't Randy Bachman Canadian?
Don't
Yeah.
know him.
Yes, he was.
I know BTO. I don't know him.
Well, he's the B in the the
In
T.
BTO.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand the concept.
I seen today that Dick Van Dyke died today, finally. 95.
well,
I was going to say I thought he died in '95, not
like, I
at
thought he died
'95.
a long time ago. He only
Yeah, I
died
did
today.
too.
No. They just had his birthday this year. Who the hell?
Like, I thought he died a long time ago. Dick Van
Mm-mm.
Dyke.
Nope.
Oh, he knows now.
What's going on, James?
He knows now.
What's up, James?
Gosh, I hear your printer.
I know, but it's my stream.
Yeah. 3D printers are like my 124s. They're not allowed to talk loud.
You know,
I
Josh,
don't know why it's.
time.
I don't know why it's being so loud. Probably because it's printing a number 3, so it's just moving a bunch for the curve.
Yeah,
I say that's the first time I've ever heard your printer running. Never hear it on here. And you're not that
Like
close.
it was running last night, night before.
you got to keep in
Uh-oh.
mind.
Oh, no.
You got to keep in mind my printer's the small one is like 6 inches from the screen.
I'll leave. You don't want me here.
I'm
other one-
teasing Brad. I sent you the invite.
Uh-huh.
Felicia.
And the other one's right here. So I purposely finished my prints before I got on.
I have 2 left, hopefully.
I've got 9 more to go, but there's nothing pressing. You got these?
What are those paint can lids?
No, they're plastic rings for the cardboard spools.
No,
What's up, squirrel?
mine. I don't have AMS or anything like that. Mine
Oh.
is a Mingda Magician that I got 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Hey, Brad,
What?
I picked up the TTO2 Porsche.
You picked up what?
The TTO2 Porsche.
Oh, you see, he's got me, you Kurt.
Are you eating,
Yeah.
Brad?
That's a different one.
No,
He picked up a
Different one.
TTO2 Volkswagen Beetle.
Hmm.
What's up, James and Squirrel?
Sean.
What's up, Irk?
Eric,
Eric.
for those
Still
that
hurting?
can't see because his camera's off, Brad is here with us in spirit and in our hearts. Eric, is that curtain hanging over the Cowboy sign?
No,
Mm.
should be. It should be a black curtain.
How's your head, buddy?
Good.
Did you walk into a door frame?
No, I walked into the ceiling.
Basement?
I'm made for tall people.
The printer may be
Yeah.
stopping soon.
Well, so your
That's-
basement is for somebody like Tony that can jump and still not touch the ceiling?
Yeah. Yes, facts.
Not you, Tony.
Yeah,
The leprechaun Tony.
I'm 5'11". I knew he wasn't talking about me.
What the fuck is that? Who's sending Morse code?
I'm not sending Morse code. I'm charging a battery for tomorrow.
Not you, it's Josh's printer.
Yeah. It's gonna run out of filament in a second anyways.
What are you charging batteries for, Brad?
Plan on trying to run a car tomorrow. Why?
Woo!
Wow, that was a lot of
Dad's got
sass.
attitude. Woo, you go, girl.
What you gonna, what car you gonna run, Brad?
What's it to you?
I got two that I'm choosing. I got two that I'm choosing from. I just don't know what.
Why this dickhead just put his full beam on? Fuck it.
Dirk.
Get right- Pass me, dick, because I'm gonna blind you. You can pass me.
What
Hey,
are you
Dirk.
talking about, Sean?
He's driving.
So it was a beautiful day here in South Carolina, and I went out to the rocks and shot a bunch of videos. So I'm as happy as can be. I don't have to do that unboxing video you suggest.
Unboxing of what?
Anything.
A truck.
What if he replied like you did, Brad? What's it to you? What's the matter what I unbox?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you just fucking wake up or what? Man.
Yeah. I didn't sleep well last night, and I had to do things this afternoon.
Yeah,
And
we
this
were up
morning.
last night. We were up pretty late last night.
Yeah, y'all kept me up really late last night. I didn't sleep worth a damn. Then I had to get up early.
We enjoy your company, Tony.
I enjoy y'all's company, but I also like to sleep.
Why, what he's on the after hours?
Yeah.
Uh,
Always
me up.
way on the after hours.
Kept me up till 4 in the morning, and I had to get up at 8:30.
They didn't keep you up. You kept
Somebody pointed
yourself
a gun
up.
to your head and told you to stay up that long.
Anytime you can just hit that button that says leave.
Exactly. You have
If I
the
could-
power.
If I can
You can
find it.
actually shut your camera off and then hit the leave and not say anything and give him the Irish goodbye, right, Sean?
That's it.
I was goodbye.
Just disappear. Out of
You know what
sight.
you know what the bad part about it is? I did leave and come back.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It's your own fault.
And we were still here.
Yeah. And then I left again and they were still there.
You had a lot to get off your chest, maybe. Maybe that was it.
So
Well, Dennis, I think the third place trophies are going to be a different color. I did not expect to run through all that.
What do you got it? Black?
They're all green.
No, the third.
And then I was printing the numbers for the first, second, and third because I'm just gluing them on separate.
Mm-hmm.
And it's on the third place one. And it's gonna run out. I don't have any more of that color.
Look, actually, that's what I must do. I must check and see what way it's going to send me back to Chicago Sunday. Because I'll be driving back to Chicago on Sunday. See how far off the beaten path you guys are. If you're too far off the beaten path, then I'll not stop.
Oh, that's way off the beaten path.
Yeah, it's unless they have you cut across.
80.
Yeah, well, that's what they probably have me going up 80.
Then you could stop by and see me, but I don't think you will. But it'd be nicer to see you in person.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would mean having to get off at the Metro Park. No.
There are so many Metro Parks. You wouldn't have time to see it all because I would probably only have you for about 6 hours if you chose to do so.
Negative, Riley. Ghost Town.
6 hours.
Mhm.
Damn, dude.
Because he'd have to run to Chicago right away because I don't know what his schedule's like.
Kidnapped.
What's up, James, Dwayne, Dirt? Who'd I miss? I missed somebody.
Squirrel.
It has to be in Chicago tomorrow night.
Chicago.
On Sunday night. Sunday night. I'll chill out in New York. Actually, nobody in New York even knows I'm fucking coming. I'll be a nice surprise for them. Either a
Hopefully
nice
the
surprise for
gardener's
them
not
or a
there.
nice either a nice
The
surprise
pool
for
boy.
them.
I was gonna ask if you had a pool.
Yeah,
Nobody
it'll either be a
has a-
nice surprise for them or a nice surprise for me because normally they know I'm coming, so the other man could be gone by then, you know.
He's gone to Chicago so much he probably has his favorite pub.
Better. Shit, that's the first thing you do.
Oh fuck! Why's all these lanes closed? What the fuck? Oh hey, I'm just stupid bastard! I can't fucking stop, dick.
What the hell?
Damn.
People are fucking dumb, like.
So angry.
I think we mentioned that just before we went live about how dumb people,
Well,
dumb
he wanted
drivers
me to
are.
he wanted me to come to like a complete stop, but like 4 lanes of traffic to try and cut across, like, because he got dumb, he cut redesign, like, showing big red axes.
It,
Woodstock.
it happens.
Yeah. But it's like when I'm far enough back and I'm flashing the lights on, I'm like, that means come, like, not wait till I'm right there and I have to slam my brakes on.
All right, Sean, just for a reference,
Yeah.
Push him in the ditch.
that red pin, that's where
What?
that red dot right there, that's
What
where the
red
pump
dot?
is. Look at the screen.
Yeah. Oh, that's where it is.
Yeah.
How far off the 80 is that?
Yeah, it's pretty off. Far
Way,
off of 80.
way off.
Like 76, 77.
That's 77, 33, and 52. That's way down there. That's over by Voodoo.
Oh, fuck, yeah, that's way out of the beaten path.
Yeah.
And very rural.
Yeah. It'd be well out of the way if it's by Voodoo now, because he's in the Philippines.
Right? No, there's nothing rural about that, Brad. It's all fucking trees and mountains. There's nothing there.
Moonshine. That's what's there. Plenty good moonshine.
Just a bunch of good old boys playing with tiny toy trucks.
Yeah. Look at this. Oh, you fucking.
And a few women with 3 teeth.
It looks like it's in Hocken Hill area.
Huh?
It looks like it's in Hocken Hills.
Hocking Hills isn't that far, but Wayne's National Forest is like 20 minutes from there.
Okay, like I said, it's close to Hocken Hills there.
Hocking Hills.
Why are you saying it hawking? Like you're trading things at a swap meet or you're getting ready to spit.
It sounds like he's trying to talk while he's got food in his mouth.
Yeah,
Brad
raisins.
Hawk too. Yeah.
Hocktuin Hills.
There's no A in it, Brad. It's a O.
Hoken.
Hawk.
Hawking.
Hawk.
Yeah, Brad's going Hawk too.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
And I
Gonna
was
be
just probably thinking the same thing you were.
gonna be nice. Leave it alone.
Spit on that thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Spit it out, Brad.
It's raisins.
Oh,
that-
raisins.
Your
That's
cheeks
what
are
she
full of
said.
raisins?
Well, if I was a chipmunk or a hamster, yeah.
Yeah.
If
Keep your hamster smiling.
if you was a chipmunk or a hamster, I don't think your cheeks be full of raisins.
Hey,
I've seen them. I've seen them do that with raisins.
Full of
no, Brad,
nuts.
don't hurt raisins.
Maybe
Raisin
maybe,
nuts.
maybe it's a southern thing, but our chipmunks and squirrels
Usually a mouthful. in-
Nuts.
pack theirs full of
With
nuts.
acorns
Full of
and other types of
walnuts.
nuts.
Well, that was about
Your chipmunks and squirrels are normally on the frying pan.
yeah.
They're on the menu.
Sauteed in nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had just done something stupid.
Oh,
You woke up this morning?
That's the first thing you did.
Oh, that's what I did.
This piece
Yeah,
I
he
just
woke up.
printed.
He woke up this morning.
This piece I just printed. I laid down on the bed of the other printer and warped it. It just bowed up.
Beginners.
Now I don't know why the other printer's even on.
Kurt wouldn't have done that.
Nope.
He
Kurt
wouldn't
would have
have
done
any
that.
printers.
Rookie
Maybe.
maneuver.
Maybe I ought to lay it back on there and try to straighten it out. What do you think?
Put it upside. Put it the other way.
Yeah, flip it upside down.
Yeah. Cook both sides.
Might as well. Or just
Yeah,
do
try that.
like
Hey, what the fuck is going
Hey
on?
Josh, I got 2 of these 3D printed beds with all that stuff. They're 2 5/8 wide. Is that
The
too
bed's
narrow?
not, the bed's not gonna fit if the links come all the way up.
Right, but that's too narrow for that with that skid, right?
A little,
Okay.
but the shock
Something's come
towers
up,
aren't
I
gonna
gotta
fit.
go.
You all right? Okay, buddy.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Take it easy, man.
We'll be here, Brad.
Yep.
see ya.
Later, Brad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's better.
Careful with the raisins.
See, I can see.
Go back to bed and wake up again. Get
You-
rid of that attitude.
Try the other side. He's kind of grumpy tonight, Keith. What'd you do to him?
Hey, no shit. What the hell did you guys do to him last night?
Keith kept him up all night talking.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do anything. I was a perfect angel.
Bullshit.
I
I'm my first one called bullshit on that one.
can't believe y'all would think I would be mean to Brad.
Like that little boy in the back seat. Oh, bullshit.
Bullshit.
He was trying to explain what happens when you don't follow orders in the military, or what happens when you receive orders in the military
You
And
don't
they're-
follow them.
and they're unlawful.
Right.
You don't have to follow them. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Damn, I
When-
wish I was on last night.
Brad was trying to explain that.
Yeah. You could get in trouble.
Yeah, that's
for-
for that's for an offline. That's for a different chat.
yeah.
Yeah.
For a different chat.
Uh,
So
So how much useless shit do you actually print that you never use? Just for the sake of printing?
me,
Yeah.
Shit ton, just like me.
probably not a lot, I don't guess.
I probably have a box full of stuff that was useless. Or stuff I've tried to design, go back later and make better.
That's mainly what I've got. I test print everything.
You have to.
In the crappiest material I got. I do a test print to see what it's going to look like, how it fills in, where I made a mistake. If it's good, then I print it what it needs to be in.
I feel like you just made your essay a lot longer than it needed to be by adding words to
Yeah.
explain what a test print is.
That was
Yeah.
called fluff.
Well, he is from the south, so they do have to get the crayons out and draw diagrams and all too. You know.
Exactly. And I have a 64-piece crayon set,
Yeah, that's it. Just don't eat the crayons. Yeah.
but
They're
the
still
green
not
ones
toxic.
taste good.
They're still non toxic.
Yeah.
Exactly, Eric.
still trying to figure out how come the brown one doesn't taste like chocolate.
Probably
Yeah.
just like shit.
It does taste like shit. And
Well,
I'm
I
really
don't know what shit. I don't know what shit tastes like. You do. Fair play to you. Yeah.
You have kids.
Dope tank.
Please
Going
don't
on,
say that
Tank?
you've tasted poop.
Fine,
Huh?
good, fine, fine, good, fine.
Oh shit, you got knocked out already? Damn.
Which fight is that?
This
It's not
is
the one we're all hoping for next week.
what fight?
Going on, Nathan? Welcome in.
Next week's
Oh,
Jake Paul and Tyson.
Yeah. No, this is
You-
it's here, but we didn't get tickets till they sold out so quick. It's here, Virginia Beach. Hometown.
Do you really think the Tyson Jake Paul fight's going to go down?
No.
I don't
I think
think it
there's
will
too
either.
much money involved for it not to.
I think they'll put it off again.
I
Wasn't
think
it
it's
supposed
too
to
late to put off again.
Wasn't it supposed to happen in like June?
Yeah, Reggie, but then Mike Tyson got ill on the plane.
I thought it was supposed to be July, and then it got pushed.
Well, first it was June, then they pushed it to July. Now it's in November. You know, each one supposedly got hurt.
How old is Tyson now?
He's not so old that he can't whoop that kid's ass.
He's not as old as Dennis, but
I think he's
I think he's close to
Mid-50s?
Kurt, isn't he?
You guys see that video I put in the WhatsApp with Tyson
Yeah.
and Jake Paul? He was like a little baby.
Yeah.
I think Tyson's 54 or 55.
He's 55 or 57. He's the same age as me. I don't know,
58.
58.
WV Redneck says Tyson gets him in the second round. I think it'll go longer than the second round. I think Tyson take him in the first round. But for the money, I think they'll
I
If
think
they,
Tyson's just gonna play with them like a little rag doll for a little bit and then just knock his ass out.
yeah, that's what I expect.
He's just gonna beat him up and then just wham. Good night, Irene.
Yeah.
He's
Put that on your TikTok.
1 year younger than I am. He was born in '66.
Yeah, same year as me.
I hope Tyson hits him so hard his kids come out stupid.
You know, they showed some of the training videos when those guys were on the heavy bag and then just doing a sparring. Tyson is still twice as fast
Yeah.
as Jake Paul. I think by the time Jake Paul gets 2 punches in, Tyson will have about 10.
Yeah. If he can even hit Tyson. No. Tyson was the man for a long time. He didn't get that way because people hit him.
He got that way because he likes to bite ears.
Yeah.
I didn't bite his ear. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ooh, body shot. Damn. Oh shit, he knocked him out. Oh, shit. Knocked him out with a body shot.
So Kurt, did you start your Tamaya build yet?
Nope.
Well, you only have to the end of the month.
Keith got a Porsche now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Keith, was that a TTO1 or TTO2?
2.
Two, okay.
I bought the wrong vehicle.
Why?
Wow.
I don't think you did.
I was looking last night and found one that I actually like,
Oh,
but it's
Oh.
not 4-wheel drive, it's a 2-wheel drive.
and which one did you like?
That Subaru Brat.
Oh, okay. I did one, and I did a Mad Max look to mine.
Back when I was in high school, uh, one of my teachers had one.
Okay.
He let us drive it. And that was the neatest little thing to be a Subaru.
It came with 2 bodies, think.
Yes. The other one is still in the box. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet.
I can send you a box. You can put it in the box and it will have return shipping on it.
But the Subaru Brat, you have to paint that. And on top of that, there's 2 bodies to paint.
What's up,
Yeah.
Raymond?
Yeah,
What's up, West Virginia redneck?
Hey,
But-
Raymond.
Raymond.
it'd be worth it. I'd pay somebody to paint it,
Not
but it's
Brad.
not Brad. But it's just 2-wheel drive.
Yes, it is.
So, what's wrong with 2-wheel drive?
Not 4.
They don't rock crawl very well.
You got a driveway.
Not meant, they're not meant for that.
Yeah, but that was the whole thing behind the Subaru Brat was they were 4-wheel drive.
That is true. And that's what I should do for the second hard body is find a truck and make a 4-wheel drive truck out of it.
Oh, you use the Lexan tank?
Yeah, I used a Lexan, so I got the hard body left.
I wonder if that body would fit on the chassis that I bought.
No, the one you got is short wheelbase.
Isn't the
And
Brat
even if
short?
you were to make it long wheelbase, I don't think that would work. It won't be long enough because Subaru Brat is long.
I wonder if you can get just the body because I've got some other. I've got a whole Phoenix chassis over here ready to go. Just needs a body. Well, I've got bodies.
It's
that
around
just
11.8 to 12 with Subaru Brat.
What is that, a TTO2 tank?
What is what?
The
No.
Subaru.
Subaru Brat? No, it's a Tamiya. I'm not sure of the chassis, but it is only a 2-wheel drive
Yeah,
chassis.
Okay.
it doesn't even tell what chassis it's on. Just says 2-wheel drive pickup truck kit.
We lost Sean.
Too much Tamiya talk for him.
Probably.
He's back.
Hey, Tony, how many rolls of filament you got now?
Yeah,
Uh,
can you hear me? Can you hear me
A
this time or no?
bunch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now
we
we
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
Alright,
We
yeah.
got you.
I was talking away and none of you fucking hear me. There was like, fuck.
I have 30 rolls right now. About to get 10 more.
5, 6, 9.
I don't know if that's how counting works. 5, 6, 9.
Well,
That's the redneck way.
yeah, got 5 rolls on 2 printers. Then, which is 5. Then I got 4 boxes here, which is 9. Then another box with 2 in it, which is 11. Then another box of 4, which is 15. Another
Don't
box of 2, which is 17. 4 more, which is 21, and a filing cabinet full beside of me here.
And that's not even counting these little rolls I get like this.
But the filing cabinet's full of hustlers, not gentlemen.
I got a whole bunch of these.
From the
This is,
70s.
I think this is 15 meters. And I try to print more. Shit, I know you can print a whole bunch of shit with 15 meters of filament.
just don't ask Tony how far it is to the next city.
From
Mm.
here,
Yeah, what is it?
what's
A bit a piece down yonder?
what city you want to know how far it is? 8 rolls of
That's a
filament in
Brad
the
thing.
It's like when you go to Ireland, don't ask anyone for directions. Because they'll tell you, go about a mile down that road, take a right, go about another mile down there, take a left. About 10 mile later is when you find the first fucking right turn. Fine.
See if you ask for how far it is from, say, here to Delta, Louisiana, it's 1,010 miles. From here to Oklahoma City, it's 1,003 miles. From here to Dallas, Texas, is 1,472 miles.
Okay, Brad, give it up.
I drove
All
a
right,
truck
so
for
Raymond sent his Foxconn kit he's working on.
Nice.
Yeah, he did a nice
Yeah.
job.
nice and clean.
Wrong way. Those were Sean's favorite axles.
Yeah.
That wasn't
Big
a
old one. I was actually driving behind a Jeep today and thinking that the pumpkin on the real one-to-one Jeep was smaller than that fucking Kodiak pumpkin.
The sharp looking truck, Raymond.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yep.
That wasn't a Brad moment. That was I drove a truck for 22 years, and
That was a
My-
fucking Brad. That was a Brad 2.0.
No, it was definitely a Brad
Right there.
moment.
That was a
And-
bad moment.
my logbook always knew where it needed to be, whether I was there or not.
We're gonna call you Brad 2.0.
We're just gonna merge it together. It's gonna be a BT fact instead of a Brad fact. Brad
Yeah.
and Tony fact.
Wait till after chat, and I'll tell you what I think about all of that. Because we're live now, and I'm being nice.
There he is. Look at that. He was jealous that you were spitting out his facts about distances and places.
Come back.
Brad made it back.
The TTO1 is back. The
Welcome back,
TTO2,
Brad.
I don't know. Now he's not talking. Now he's like, no, nothing to say.
No,
Part
he
two.
probably forgot that it mutes him when he comes in on the way it's set up on mine.
He's in there right now. How dare you spit out them facts?
No, we'll just sit here and stare at a ceiling fan.
At least it's not turning, like trying to hypnotize us that the speakers are straight. The speakers are straight.
Oh, shit.
You had to say that about the speakers.
There it is. What's up, Brad? I take it everything's okay.
You're muted,
You're muted,
Brad.
buddy.
Can't hear you.
It's muted when you come into the room. You didn't mute it. You have to unmute it. You're attacking that
go.
phone.
You guys haven't talked about my speakers since Frank was here. That's a while ago.
Got Frank
No.
here again, so that's why we're talking about them.
Yeah, Frank's
Oh.
here.
Frank's here.
He's just way back there. He's trying
Yeah.
to go through all his Tamiya kits
That's
to
the last
decide which
time you
one he's
guys
going to
talked
build.
about my speakers.
Because that's the last time I've seen your speakers. Every other time I've been looking up your nose.
You did have a different angle.
So
You got a shirt on.
Sean just says it really blunt, like you had your camera in a different place. He just said that we're looking up your nose.
Yeah.
He has an elegant way of putting things.
Yeah.
they asked for some facts, Brad. I give them to them. They accuse me of being you.
Facts about what?
Like,
How far is it from Spartanburg, South Carolina to Delta, Louisiana? Exactly.
Oh, I would say it's close to 1,000 miles.
well, actually, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. We actually didn't ask you that exactly. Dennis said you probably know the miles to the nearest town. And then, like, the robot, then you started
What's
kicking
up,
out all
Guru?
these towns and mileage. Oh.
Okay.
Like the robot.
Yeah, technically, no one asked you that.
To the next town, it's 6 miles.
There you go. See, so that should have been the correct answer for the first question. Not like
He's
all
much
this
closer
other
to Florida.
crap.
He's much closer to Florida than he is to Louisiana.
See, here we go. Point one, TTO1 and TTO2 are going to get together now, and they're going to be like, blah, 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 blah.
It's going to be a challenge. Tank,
Yeah.
put together a thing of facts on distances and national parks, and Tony and Brad are going to face off.
Yeah.
Face off with what? I mean, you have some fast things, but you usually are messing with crawlers.
No, it's trivia.
But, you and Brad 2.0.
You know that floating screen of middle fingers is not a reaction on Zoom, damn it.
Well, your screen floats as it is because it just follows you around.
Yeah. I know.
We
Hate
can
that.
just go.
That's why Kurt stares at his desk because he gets motion sickness watching your camera.
Believe me, I hate it.
What size is that, Tank? Is that a
That's
regular
a,
crawler?
he's using a brat body, a hard brat body from Tamaya on a crawler, it looks like.
Yeah, and this is the Element. This
So
is
it's not gonna fit.
no, the wheelbase is way too long. It's gonna have to be short base. So what it might
Well-
fit on the TTO CCO2. I'll check that. But
Tank.
on this one it's doesn't fit at all, and even the width is
Tank,
way-
you got your TF2 handy?
yeah, but the TF2 is just as long wheelbase.
The TF2 is 11.8 if it's stock, unless you have the,
Yeah, it depends which
Long
TF2.
wheelbase version.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you technically could make that wheelbase shorter so that body does fit on it, but you're not gonna do that.
Right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here because I actually need my phone for Apple Pay to jump into the
All
store
right.
in a minute.
See
All
you,
right,
Sean.
Sean, have a good one, brother.
Later.
Have a
you,
Good luck with
Sean.
the gardener.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's probably under the bed right now. Yeah, so, Once I'm in the house, because they normally know I'm coming home, but now they listen to surprise. It's
Mel
either
my
surprise
shoes,
for them, surprise for
Pulling
me.
weeds
one of
under the
two.
bed.
mail my shoes back to me.
All right, have a good one, everyone.
See you, Sean.
See you, Sean.
Later, Sean.
Let's see, the shortest wheelbase rig I've
So
got.
would that fit the, what is that short wheelbase? A little
Let's say it-
four-wheel drive, but I can't remember it.
That wheelbase is longer than that chimney that was on that or some other chassis and just slightly longer than the chimney chassis. How it looks like to me. That's just my opinion. You guys would know
Wonder-
better than me.
I wonder if it would fit on my axial CJ7 chassis. It's short. It'd be the same
this-
chassis.
Like, would it fit on a deadbolt?
I don't know. It would be the same chassis as the
Oh,
Bronco you got.
No. The closest would be his CCO1 or the
Yeah,
TF2.
trying the CCO1 right now.
The TF2 Marlin, I think, is 11.8. Then the extended cab and the four doors are over 12.
I have a feeling that the rat body's more than 11.8 in wheelbase.
What is that?
You think it's 11.8?
Suzuki, the
So 11.8
Samurai
to
one.
12.
Who makes that Suzuki Samurai?
Suzuki.
You're talking about the Bushido?
Bushido? Yeah, like it's like a
But-
Samurai.
You'd have to get the Bushido 12th scale or the CR12 to be that wheelbase.
Oh, okay.
What is that, Tank?
That's,
That's
a
10
CCO1.
something.
With some modification, it should fit the CCO1.
I know they've ran those bodies on 11.8
And-
trucks.
And the width is okay, so it should fit the CCO2.
What
I
body?
got the
what-
CCO2, but it's long wheelbase, but he can basically build it anyway. He could build the short wheelbase and
All three of them, CCO2 and a CCO1, they have the same distance wheelbase ability. I
but the
think.
truck that I bought is a shorter wheelbase.
yes,
Yes.
but you can build it as a long wheelbase. It's just where you put the links.
I'm just wondering if the Brat body will fit on it.
I'm pretty sure it would, because you can just modify the wheelbase up to anything that you need.
Why, you like that brat body?
I do.
Yeah, I like it too. If it would have fit on like a
See you, West Virginia.
regular crawler
See you, Nate. See you, Nate.
or a regular trail truck.
I've got to go in the house for a few moments.
All right. We'll be here
All
a
right.
little while.
It sound, this thing keeps grinding when I put it together.
Which one is it?
It's the portal for the UTB-18.
Yeah, see, this is the long wheelbase and it doesn't fit the long, so it needs to be short.
Yeah, by one setting.
That sucks.
Check is it the bearing or is it the gear
No.
itself?
Yeah, all the bearings are fine. It's when I put the cap on, it seems to push it or doing something. I can't figure out what it's doing.
Is the axle in all the way?
Yeah, because I'm doing it by my hand, so
Hold on, let me pin you.
and I put everything in there.
What
and
you
I'm
building,
it's
Kurt?
it's just so rough. All of a sudden, it's just so rough. And it's almost like it's squeezing it too tight in there or something.
What you
Is
building?
that aftermarket brass?
Yeah. It was on there and it was working fine until I pulled it apart and there was no grease in it. I put grease in it, a little bit of grease on it, and it won't go back the same. The other side works fine. The other side's smooth.
Is the bearing all the way down in there?
Yeah.
Because I've had those bearings look like they're flush and they're not.
Oh, I bought some bearings for my kit too.
Yeah, because like this one, it has there's a spacer inside the bearing there, but this one was the same way, but it's not going back the same way.
Well, when I measure this, 242 is pretty much center to center of the wheelbase, and that's exactly what the Unimog is.
Tony's not there.
So maybe I do have a Unimog here. So in theory, I could use that body and do exactly what Redneck want to do and beat him to the punch.
You could.
Make that make it into a Subaru Brat.
Yeah.
That's a hard body. It was nice that one of the kits, the ORV chassis that they make. When you got the Subaru Brat, you got a ABS plastic body and you got a Lexan body in the same box. Came with two bodies.
And I could use my Unimog body to put on my comp rig and cut it up to make it look real low like everybody's doing.
That's a popular look now with that Unimog body.
Possibility are endless.
Doing all right, Raymond. How about yourself?
What's going on, Raymond?
Hmm.
EX Lowe's Mesa Brat. So Brad, did you decide, is Steve gonna run the frog tomorrow?
We'd have to set it up and I'd have to. I don't know. I have to pick him up in the car. There's things I wanted to go over because there's some stuff left in the box that they didn't put on the car.
Well, isn't that Steve's problem now?
Yeah. But I have
You
to
should let
get him that receiver.
him set it up how he wants.
Well, I just wanted to let him know that there's pieces that he should look at.
Hasn't he built a few kits?
Yeah.
And the person that sent you that, did they not run that car at all?
I don't see that it was ever run. It looks, the wheels are all clean, pure white, like they've never been dusted over. The inside was clean.
But that doesn't mean that he didn't run it on a carpet track. Just because there's pieces left over in the box doesn't mean that it wasn't put together right.
No, I didn't say that, but he might want to put some things on it.
Is he as anal about his cars as you are?
He can be, but he's pretty much anal about a lot of other things. Trust me on that one.
Hey Chunky, if you still here, are you going to the swap meet tomorrow?
Who's going to a swap meet?
I asked if Chunky was. I'm going tomorrow. There's one in Chillicothe. Supposed to be at the fairgrounds, pretty big.
Yeah, you'll see Fish and Bill there. He's gonna go.
They said all the tables were sold out.
Wow.
He's disappeared.
MIA.
So Tank, you said you wanted to change your hill climb for more for the rock climbers. Is that just because all the rock bouncers got beat?
Yes.
So a guy with a crawler beat everybody, huh? I forgot it because he was 119.
It wasn't steep enough. Let's just say. It needed to be steeper.
There was one section that was, there were two sections I felt was hard for cars, the beginning part and the one that Richard got stuck on.
The beginning where they have to go through the first gate.
Yeah. Yep.
No, it was the uphill after the first gate where it went up.
The Sandy Hill, where it was sandy.
But that Capra, I thought he was gonna snap the axles out from underneath of it.
Yeah.
What was that on? 2.2s?
I think it was, yeah.
That thing rolled 20 times.
I bet you'd like to go to Canada and do that hill climb too.
That would have been fun.
Now, the guy with the Blazer TRX4, that was on 6S.
Yes.
Many sakes.
Every time I do a weird event, like I had a tough truck challenge and I had my sled full of weight, like, and he was on 6S and there's no way I was stopping him. He had weights on that truck, so many weights, and
Sound familiar?
he just took off, like, no problem.
Lots of torque.
Oh, yeah.
Torque, it's all wheel speed.
Raymond said he's been doing lots of
It's just
leave removal.
Who knows? Frank may have started a new trend. If everybody sees more of that video, people said, let's start having hill climbs.
There's
Bring what
lots
you
of hill
got.
climbs,
See what you
Brad.
can do.
It just Tanks was trail friendly.
Yeah.
That hill climb me and Jericho tried to do at Axial Fest 2 years ago. It was straight up a rock wall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
there's a place I'd love to do one. It's in the woods and it goes up for maybe it must be 5 or 6 stories, but it's pretty straight, but it's long. And that's what I'd love to do is something very long that you have to navigate and go fast and like that. That'd be cool. But it's right in the middle of the woods. So how do you get everybody to, nobody gets there at the same time. So how do you get people to find you where you are?
There were 20 people there for your event, weren't there?
Tie
Yeah, we were
yellow
19.
ribbon. Tie yellow ribbon around the old oak tree.
Breadcrumbs.
So, Redneck, I did measure the body and I looked at the specs for your truck, and it is perfectly the right wheelbase. The short wheelbase of the CC02 will fit perfectly on that.
Good.
Now you have two choice. You can buy a Subaru Brat kit, keep the hard body, and resell the kit to somebody that wants just the soft body, or build it and sell that one. In other words, or give away that one. Keep the CC02, sell the Unimog body, because that Unimog body is sought from like all the crawlers. They're looking for that body to cut it up and put it on
Yeah.
their crawler.
A
So
lot
you
of the
could
comp
sell
guys
that body,
do
no
that.
problem.
Yeah, the ORV chassis, there's a Brat body that's on that chassis, and it comes with two bodies. That's the way they've been selling it, with a hard body and a Lexan body, which is nice.
One at A-Main just has one body.
Well,
really?
you can buy the body kit for one or the other.
According to this.
No, there's a sticker on the side. It says both resin and polycarbonate body.
Oh, in the body kit, just the body kit?
No. I'm talking in the box.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see that.
So it does have both bodies. It's the same thing as mine.
Hmm.
So if you build a Tamiya Subaru Brat, you could build it with the Lexan and give that one away. Keep the hard body and
And
put it on your CC02 and sell your Unimog body.
That
Here's that
Unimog
rock
body is
wall.
easily $50.
Right here on this side of the trees.
Okay.
This is the wall they sent you up for the hill climb. And you can see that's a person standing there.
Where is that?
Badlands, Indiana.
Oh,
2 years
Look at
ago,
all that
that's where it
sand.
was. It's not really sand, it's rock dust, because it's a rock,
Okay.
it's a quarry out there.
And he was trying to
Yeah.
climb it with what?
We tried it with the Rift. We both have
Okay.
Rifts.
Did anybody do it?
Yeah, there's people that did it, not with a stock Rift though.
Okay.
They had the full
That
metal
souped
slung
up-
chassis and
the souped up version that needed lots of
Yeah.
attention to be strong.
No, that's the same spot down there that they do it all the time, right? Or do they just keep
yeah,
moving back and
they
forth?
they move it around the quarry. It's never the same spot.
You know, I just thought of something, Tank. You could send me one of your bodies that you got to get. And I wouldn't have to buy a whole nother kit.
Yeah, but I need my body. There's a reason I'm keeping it. You don't know me very well. I don't get rid of.
He doesn't sell anything.
Much of
I don't
anything.
sell. And
only
I
thing
don't
he
buy
last sold-
spare parts.
Last thing he sold was the wild one to Josh. That's the last thing he sold.
Yep, see, y'all are all mistaken here.
That's because I had a wild one.
I didn't ask to buy it.
Oh, okay.
I said you could send it to me. Like a birthday present.
Oh,
Since my birthday's like next week.
Love that.
So you wouldn't be in this dilemma if you didn't trip and fall into that hole.
This is true. I mean, it is kind of your fault. I bought a
mine.
kit. No, it's Tank's fault. I bought the kit to begin with, knowing that I'm not a
Yeah, I'll take all the blame.
Tamiya guy.
Oh, you're about to be.
Yeah, you're about to be.
See, I didn't promise to give that darn Unimog away. I said it on a live last
Yeah.
time.
Don't want to be a liar.
Right.
Well, you did say the Unimog, but I don't think people would bitch if you gave them a Subaru Brat.
If I'm getting a Subaru Brat, the Brat's for me.
he wants that Subaru Brat for himself.
But I want a 4-wheel drive Brat.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You put it on the CC02 chassis.
Or you
I'd
take
like-
that body out of that kit, put it on the other one, take the Unimog body, put it on the kit that came with the Subaru Brat body.
Yeah, but the Subaru Brat comes with two bodies, so he can just put the Lexan on it and sell it or give it away. That's what I'm saying. Build it with the Lexan and give it away with the Lexan.
And sell the Unimog body.
And sell the Lexan Unimog body and put the hard body onto his Unimog on the chassis.
But he is going to disappoint all them people that want that Unimog.
Yes.
He
He
wants
would
the
do that.
hard. He wants the hard body because it's easier to paint for him, I think, too.
Even though everybody only wants the body, because they'll take the rest of the Tamiya kit and just put it to the side.
Maybe.
They want that body for their comp trucks.
Pretty much. That's
Then-
why I chose the Unimog.
Then give away the Subaru Brat with the Lexan body of the Unimog.
That's what I was saying.
I don't know if I want to spend that much more money for another kit.
Yeah, that kit's over $200.
Yeah, it's $217. And I would be paying $217 for a kit just to get a body.
Paying $217 for a body.
Yeah,
Well,
I can't justify that.
I'm gonna do it then.
You're going to buy it and send it
He
to
already
me.
has it.
No, I already have a Unimog CC02 and I already have the hard body. What I'm saying is I can do exactly what I was telling you to do.
Well, fine, you do that then.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna show you how nice it actually looks.
Don't show it to me. I don't want to see it.
What would you paint
That's-
it like
that's-
that?
Brad,
That's just cruel and unusual punishment.
well, you got about 3 years to get yours done because that's about what it's gonna take for me to get it done before I finish all the other projects I have here. I have so many projects, I don't want to start another one.
What if I don't finish this thing by Christmas?
Oh, you will.
Just
You
for
will.
all
Your
the-
body's already painted and it shouldn't take you that long to build it.
Well, you see, I'm on a live stream and I just had to walk away in the middle of it, and we'll probably have to walk away again before it's over.
Stop 3D printing and you'll be just fine.
Well, the 3D printing does its thing by itself.
Yeah.
It's the other responsibility
If-
that's
If ever you get stuck, you can always count on Brad to help you out.
Help me with what?
yeah, Yeah,
I'll
Brad, I'll mail it to you. You put it together. I'll paint it.
go-
Are you
Brad knows
freaking nuts?
No, make
already
Brad
painted.
paint it.
Tony,
Exactly.
this is what they do with that body.
Yeah,
Right
there you go.
Huh.
Oh, they really psychedelic it out.
No,
No, Brad, they cut the shit out of it
and
and
put it on
on a competition truck.
send me that picture, Tank, so I can share it when I go to give it away as to what they're actually getting.
Send you what picture?
The one he just showed.
Oh, well, Dennis, send it to him. You know, or put it here, and I'll send it to him. Put it in the chat. He can always save it from the chat. The chat of the Zoom, or even the chat of. Oh yeah, you're not on WhatsApp anymore.
Nope.
Just send
No,
it
but
to me by messenger, and I'll send it
well,
to him by messenger.
he and I are friends.
Oh well, there you go. If you're friends with him,
Yeah.
Not anymore.
not anymore.
That's a new one to me.
Yeah, and the Lexan body is very hard to find. Everybody's been buying them and cutting them up.
Yeah, if you look on A-Main right now for that body, it'll probably say out of stock.
So you didn't get the invite I sent you earlier, Dennis, since we're not friends anymore.
What invite?
See what I mean? He didn't get it.
No.
I started a
Really?
fundraiser that I thought you would appreciate. Send it to Eric too, and Frank, and Josh, and Kurt, and nobody's mentioned it.
I ain't seen no fundraiser.
Me
I didn't
neither.
get an invite.
I think he dreamt it.
No, I sent it.
I think the internet beats you yet again.
Let's see.
You sent where, on WhatsApp?
Go on Facebook.
On Facebook.
Facebook,
That's even worse.
right?
I didn't get any invites on Facebook for anything.
Last thing you
That's
sent me, it was a day ago, which was your receipt that you mailed the box.
this is what I sent. You know, Facebook's all up in your business, like about your birthday and stuff. And
Yeah.
if you want to do a birthday
Oh, like when you
fun,
were telling people my birthday's this month and it's actually June.
no, mine's actually on the 15th. It's the day before yours.
Mine's in June.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's just the 15th? One of this group's John Martin's is the 13th, mine's the 14th, and somebody's is 15th. I thought it was yours.
Not me. Mm-mm. My birthday was months ago.
Huh. One of us' birthday's on the 15th. I don't know who. Now, I thought it was you. It's a birthday fun, Facebook birthday fundraiser for Operation 11 Charlie.
Oh. No, I did not get that invite.
So I thought it being an organization that you and Josh and Eric were all members of, I'd invite you. So I sent it to you. I even made a donation personally. The first one. such a good cause. Involves RC cars, something we're all involved in.
Raymond, group chat, Charlie, Joe, group chat, Chunky, Andrew, Kurt, Dennis, Darren. Tony invited me to Zoom on Wednesday.
No, I sent this on Facebook, not
This
What's
is
that?
Facebook.
oh, is it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't get it either.
I sent it.
7th of never. Yes, Chunky, that is my birthday.
I don't know where you send it, but I have no messages. I checked Facebook, the tank, and my personal Facebook, and there's nothing.
I don't.
It's Facebook, don't worry about it.
It brought up a list of people to invite, and
Okay.
I specifically searched y'all out. Let's see.
Maybe it's gonna send it closer to your birthday, maybe. I don't know.
Hey,
See?
Tony, when you
Yes.
invite 18 people and none of them get it, I think we figured out what went wrong.
Yeah. Here is,
User error.
you see Dennis's name there, and
No.
it's got a check mark by invited.
I think this is fake news.
No,
There you go.
I didn't get it.
I mean, I can't help y'all didn't get it, but I did.
So I went to his Facebook here, Tony Moreau, and there's a shitload of stuff that he's asking for his birthday, and it's all requested of what he's showing right now. His birthday's fundraiser, 411 for
Yeah.
Operation 11 Charlie. So far he's raised $15.
15?
Well, mine only shows I've raised 11. So
That's because Tank just gave 4 because he felt bad for you.
No, that's Canadian 15.
So you invited 22 people. If I click on that, there's my name, which I never received an invite. There's Kurt, Dennis. Yeah, I never received the invite. You did invite us, but Facebook did not send it yet.
yeah, I mean, so not fake news. I really done it.
Yeah, that's fake news.
Still fake news.
No, I can't help that y'all didn't get it because it is Facebook.
That's why I said it's Facebook.
Now here's my thing. I put Operation 11 Charlie as the recipient. Wonder if they'll actually get it. The money.
I don't know.
I mean, it didn't even bother to send y'all the invite. And I donated to it. So,
It shows that you gave money to your fundraiser
yeah, I did.
5 hours ago.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Don't get it.
It will probably show up for y'all like December the 15th.
Maybe.
Probably.
Or maybe because it's across the border, it somehow got stuck in transit to Camp Frank.
No, Brad, everybody did not
It-
receive it. Even the
Nope.
state.
Nobody received it. So I guess they didn't think I would check. And well, if you hadn't have checked, I wouldn't have never known that nobody received it. Maybe they thought you're all fake friends. Y'all fake
Maybe.
friends?
Dennis already said he's not your friend anymore.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I can't wait to see how it's gonna work at the end to see if 11 Charlie does get it. And it would be nice for that you let them know that this is coming. So
well, I invited Javier as well.
yeah,
So
yeah, but nobody got the
You
invite.
probably
So
didn't get it.
yeah, he didn't get it.
Well, knowing Javier, he probably got it, didn't know what it was, because he don't do tech.
Are you making a crescent moon shape on the window of that, Josh? In the back?
There's a sticker that says voodoo on the back.
I didn't hear. What was that?
There's a
There's a sticker
sticker
on the
that
back
says
window.
voodoo. That's shaped.
that's voodoo. It's the voodoo logo. It looks like a crescent moon.
Wow, that orange would really stick up like a sore thumb with if you painted it orange on that hood.
It's red.
Oh, it doesn't transfer the orange right.
It's red.
Yeah, red. I mean the red
It
right.
wouldn't transfer the orange right being red.
Wonder if there's Cricut material that looks like carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Yep, there is.
There is.
Mhm.
I want one of those, but I'm afraid I can't operate it.
If you could run a 3D printer,
You can run Cricut.
you can do a Cricut.
A 3D
Well,
printer
we
pretty
saw how
much
he ran
does it.
Facebook.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know, a 3D printer pretty much runs itself.
So
All
does
of that.
Well, wait, hold up.
So does a
Tony,
Cricut.
Hold up. Kurt's still in this chat.
Okay.
Don't say just anybody.
A 3D printer is so easy a caveman could do it, but not Kurt.
Oh shit.
And to
I don't
think,
think he heard that. I don't think he heard that.
he
He
heard
just
it.
didn't care.
He heard it. He's just ignoring us.
Here's the thing. We have you and we have Tank. Both of you are 3D printer guys. All you
So
had to
is
do was
Josh.
give him one lesson.
I'm not a 3D printer guy. I don't know nothing about 3D printing.
He's a guy with a 3D printer.
Yeah.
There's
That's
a
it.
difference.
No,
All you
see,
had to do was give him one lesson. One.
Well, they tried
we tried. Trust me,
Oh.
we tried.
more than once.
And I think to come to find out, I think he just got a bad batch. He got a bad printer.
Yeah, and they helped him. They said, change this part, it's going to work. It didn't work. Change this part, it's going to work. It didn't work. Change that part. And after changing 5 or 6 parts, he just gave up.
Then we told
Yeah,
him,
it'd be funny if we.
But
I bet the person he sold it to got it working.
Probably.
I was gonna use it for parts.
Or use it for parts, yeah.
it was what, a Creality or something like that.
Ender.
Ender?
Yeah, that's Creality.
My first Ender 3 is only thing it prints now is TPU.
I hear lots of horror stories about Creality Enders. I don't know.
And
I think he's had one running forever.
Right,
Yeah.
my two have been running forever.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never had one. So, you know, I can't say they're bad printers. Don't know. I can't say any of them's bad printers.
Did you see, Tony, in the Facebook group, Anycubic, how many hot ends that guy went through?
Yeah,
That's insane.
it's got to be user error.
It is.
Got to be. I mean, you had any problems with yours?
Nope.
The only problems I've had is bed adhesion, and hairspray fixed that.
Yeah, that's the only thing I had a problem with the bed adhesion. But I think I found a new place to crawl. Walking distance from the house. Check it out next week.
I'm fixing to learn something new tomorrow.
What, how to tie your shoes?
I don't wear shoes with strings in them. I wear Crocs.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, a croc
He
guy.
likes Crocs.
I just got these Crocs a few months ago. First time I ever had a pair of Crocs in my life. They're the ugliest things ever. But after falling so many times at the river in a pair of boots, non-slip boots, these things are like golden.
Try it, I
They're-
can't.
They are all-terrain Crocs. They're not them slick bottom things that everybody else wears. These
A
got
Croc
some
is a
tread.
Croc.
These got tread on them.
So you got
put 'em in
4-wheel drive
sport
Crocs.
mode? You didn't put them in sport mode when. Yeah, do you wear them in sport mode or you wear them in economy?
Well, I wear them strapped down. I don't know which is which.
Strapped down, that means behind your heel?
Yeah, mine's got a Velcro strap to tighten it up on your foot.
Yeah, you're in sport mode all the time.
Yeah. Down at the river where we normally go to rock crawl, several of the guys are going in the morning to the trails. And I'm like, what trails? Just meet us down there. We'll show you. Bring a trail truck. Okay. So I'm going to figure out something new about a spot I've been going for a year that I didn't know existed.
Well, David mentioned that last time he was on that they were doing the trails. They weren't going.
I've never seen them.
Why don't you get you a pair of those?
Are those
That's
Crocs?
actual Crocs?
Yes, those are actual Crocs.
Hey,
Wow.
I would wear the shit out of those.
Fuck that.
Our cowboy boot.
I got multiple pairs of cowboy boots. I like cowboy boots.
I got
You wear those into a country bar, you're getting your ass beat.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't believe that. Is that something new that they just came out with?
Yeah, they're brand new. They're the Kanye's.
Nope,
No, they're the
Nope.
P. Diddy's.
not wearing those.
Diddy Crocs.
Right?
Not wearing those. Why do you have a picture of those, Eric? Why do you even know about those?
I
Because
know
it's
about
actually a shoe they made in his size.
it. Exactly.
Bet they're expensive too.
They say Croc on them. Of course, they're expensive.
No, but they're probably more expensive than a regular Croc.
That's a
Oh,
Croc.
shit.
That's a crock of shit.
$120.
Where'd you find them?
Crocs.
Online.
eBay.
Crocs.
$90. Oh shit. Crocs cowboy boot black size 10 laces $692.
Holy cow.
Are you kidding me?
For a pair of
Literally were
rubber
the
boots with
Kanye's.
holes in them.
Exactly. But they're about $120. You know what? I get me a good pair of Justin Ropers for $120.
You used his full name like you were yelling at him because he's late for church.
Yeah, they don't have them on Amazon.
Big.
Means I can't get them. Amazon don't have them.
He also wore some fucking rubber boots. Oh, I gotta move this 3D print out.
Yeah, that's a little bit on the ridiculous side.
Just a little bit.
$120.
120 for what?
Those Crocs boots.
Crocs. Holy shit.
I bet your Spurs are extra.
If they even make them with spurs,
They
come with
do.
Spurs.
they do.
Yeah.
They come with Spurs.
I doubt that's real alligator skin.
They're
No,
rubber.
they're rubber.
Yeah, but I bet the upper part that goes up your
They're
shin
rubber.
is probably leather.
Rubber.
Oh, that's rubber
It-
too.
yeah, they're all
They're
rubber.
all rubber, Brad.
There, Keith. There's your new duck man. He pulled it down.
So
Fucking print a hard body.
yeah, that's probably for people that tuck their pants inside their boots.
Don't want to get your clothes wet, but you get your feet wet instead.
Exactly. As much as I like boots, I will never wear Croc boots.
Oh, yeah. Josh, what are you cutting or what are you trying to do?
I'm just messing around, changing the look of this body. I'll turn it around in just a second after this little fillet here.
Fillet.
Fillet, whatever.
Okay, okay.
So just adding some breakup on it, plus it covers up the extra body mount holes that someone else put in this. This is just my test body for the secret truck.
Ooh.
It's got little roof or hood vents on it, trying to get around it. It's not wanting to lay down.
Get the whip out. Lay down.
It's about to get hit with the heat gun.
Should I found my heat gun? I'm glad.
Dennis, is it safe to talk about cricket machines?
Dennis uses a cricket all the time.
Yes, this has a cricket.
He does it for his scrapbooking.
Got one right there.
Oh, shit.
I use it for paint mask.
That's why I wanted it, even though I suck at painting.
You know, when you suck at painting that bad, you can use that to cover up all your mistakes.
Exactly.
Well, it doesn't look like. Wow.
What?
What, buddy?
No, I got these drippy wax candles, 'cause I like burning candles. Doesn't look like it at all. That's in the bottle. That's on the bottle here.
Not drippy wax.
It is, but it's not colorful at all. No color.
You got no color.
Why
No
is that?
color? No Technicolor?
Thanks, Tank. You just rubbing it in. It's salt in the wound.
Yeah, but this guy did exactly that. He put it on that Subaru Brat on a CC01.
Okay.
So look at the video and you'll see it.
It's playing.
It's playing. Cool.
That battery's taking a long time to charge.
How long's it been on the charger?
I found a good place to go mudding tomorrow.
What battery are you charging? A LiPo or a nickel metal?
No, I don't charge lipos.
Oh,
So when they're dead, what do you do? Throw it away?
Lipos? No, I don't use lipos.
You have one, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't use it.
Didn't you say your car was really slow?
No,
Oh, let's not go down to them lipos. No, we're not going down.
my car is.
No, we're not going down this road. We've already been down this road. He will not go to lipo.
Matter of fact, I used a 2S lipo in that car, and that's why I got 17 miles an hour out of it.
I thought it was like 7.
Or 7, minus the 1.
Had nothing to do with weight.
Used the 2S lipo.
Hey Josh, I found another radio link receiver for you.
I get an hour and a half. I get almost 2 hours in my drifter with my nickel metals. So
I ain't gonna tell you how much time I get on my lipos.
Something tells me
I get like 2 weekends.
something
I see
tells me
people
we're not
changing batteries
converting.
all the time on their lipos in their drifter.
Yeah, we've tried converting him, but just it's not working.
Oh, right.
Waste of breath.
Waste of breath, time, energy. Everything.
Waste of lipo.
Like talking to a 2-year-old.
Yep.
2-year-old run away. It's like talking to a wall.
The wall's better.
You see people changing lipos all
Like
the
talking
time.
to a 2-year-old pissing on a wall.
is that something that happens a lot for you, or
I don't know. You guys talk to me.
I've never heard that analogy? A 2-year-old pissing on a wall.
9 times out of 10, Tony, when I've seen lipos get destroyed, is because they're running them and recharging right after they're running them. But don't do that. Next thing you know,
Oh no, I'm gonna have another lipo too next when the mini max come in.
And you're not going to use it either, right?
Well, I'm gonna have to use that.
It only fits.
It only fits.
I run a lipo in my FlySky controller and I charge it once a month.
yeah,
And
And
every-
hopefully I can use my other one. Sorry.
And every truck I own is on the same transmitter. And I charge it once a month.
Hey, is there different clear bodies for that, or is just it's the same one
For what?
for the Mini Max? My
No
niece said
clue.
she's seen a clear body. I was just wondering if it's probably the same style, right? It's just clear.
I haven't seen a clear body for one.
Probably too new for a body yet.
She said she's seen it on some website. But she's like, I want a clear body. Like, I don't know. They haven't out yet. But they did.
I guess I gotta check my 3D printing bed to make sure it's clear before I started printing. There was a black piece on there, which I didn't notice, and it kind of screwed up my little piece. Check your bed. Check the bed before printing.
Hope it wasn't anything that you were printing for me that screwed up.
No,
It
but
is
this is
now.
going.
It was
This is going in your box.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea what you're gonna do with all that plastic.
Melt it.
Probably.
You melt it.
Can't melt into, what you gonna melt it into? You can't use it for anything.
Whatever he wants. It's Keith.
Melted into my lungs.
That's his
Oh,
drug
shit.
of choice.
You get that thing together yet, Kurt?
No, I can't. Every time I put the cap on it, it fucking binds up.
Put some in
Oh, that
backwards.
sucks.
Oh, you're building shocks, and every time you put the cap on, it doesn't want to squeeze in.
No, I'm building
Portal.
portals.
Oh, portals.
Did you
Oh,
find
there's
this bushing that like the other side had?
Everything spins freely.
Then you put the cap on and it tightens up so it won't spin,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, and feels really rough, real rough.
Kurt, you said there was a bushing on the other side, like a plastic shim or something?
Yeah, like I got the little metal shims in there.
Do you try it with it out?
Yeah, I've tried it without, with multiple and different spots. I
That,
flipped all gears.
That axle's metal too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you can't like shave any off on the inside or anything. I don't know if that.
Yeah, I had to, on one portal, I had to use a Dremel.
That might be an idea, Kurt.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that though.
Yeah, I know.
The problem is,
Problem is I
that
don't
it
know,
didn't
once you
grind
go in.
before.
Everything slides on nice and easy, but once you, I don't know. It's
Once you
really
put it
weird.
together and tighten it up, it stops, right?
Right, but
No,
it
don't
didn't
even
do it
tighten it
before,
up.
but it's doing it now.
Oh, you
Yeah.
don't even have to tighten it up. Wow.
No, I can't turn it. Really rough.
That's not good.
But I take the cap off and everything spins freely and nicely.
It was something to do with the cap,
Well, I think it's squeezing it together just enough to where it's fucking everything up.
stopping it. Yeah.
I think it's something to do with one of the gears might be backwards.
I flipped them both and flipped one and
Wow.
I've been sitting here this whole time doing, that's what I've been doing.
What
Is
kit
the
is it?
bottom? Is the bottom pin seating all the way into the gears? Did you pull the?
Yeah, because it's real easy.
So just slide it together without the pin in the gear. I know the gear won't turn, but see if there's a clearance that way. Like
do you
if you
mean?
pushed it,
Because
because you can,
that's just the
there's-
gear with a pin in it and it spins freely.
right. But once it compresses, you should be able to isolate which one is the problem. So pull the pin out, put the shaft back through it, the stub shaft, and then spin it from the top axle. And then you can do the reverse You said now put your cap on it.
Cap's on it and it spins freely.
The axle spins fine.
Yeah, on that one. So if I pull this one back out and I put this gear in and put the shaft in,
He said shaft.
Shaft
Yep.
in.
Yeah, he stuck the shaft in there.
You stuck the shaft in.
right? Put the cap on this one. And it spins freely.
Uh. But when you put them both in,
But when
It
I put them
doesn't
both
spin.
in,
But
I
the
don't know.
only thing that you, the only thing you changed is that pin. So is the gear
And then
proprietary
I-
to which side?
what was that?
Does
Put
the
the
other
cap
side
on.
work, Sean?
Put the
I
cap
mean,
on it.
Kurt?
Put the cap on with both of those in there?
Yeah.
Is
It'll
this your
spin-
first side, Kurt?
It'll spin freely in there, but once
Until
I
you tighten
stick
it down, right?
once I stick the axle in there, that's when it doesn't spin freely no more. So it's going into where it's supposed to be seated because it's all the way seated down. But then it just binds up. It's almost like they're bent in there. So when it goes into its spot, it's throwing it out of camber or something.
Is that
I
the
can't
first
see-
side?
You can't see in there, so you don't know exactly what it's doing.
What
Yeah.
axles are you building, Kurt?
The little
UTV 18.
18.
Is there supposed to be a bearing or a bushing on the front side of that axle before it goes into the gear?
Well, yeah, there's bearings on both sides.
No,
Is
the
that the
main
first
drive
one you
axle.
built?
Yeah, well, yeah, you got one in here and on the bottom, which is on here right now because it split off.
Right, what about
Okay.
the main drive axle that you,
Yeah, it's the big one back here in the back. And then you got one, and then you got the one on the small one on this side that it sits into. But it goes all the way through that one and goes into this one.
You already built the other axle?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
that one's fine. It spins freely. And I
Yeah,
pulled it
that's
apart
what I
to look
asked
and
him.
see.
Like
I
3 or
pulled it
4
apart to
times.
look and see, but yeah, see
Which
this
co-
one.
Which company is it that uses different stub shafts for the front and rear axle? Is it Axial?
Yeah, this one spins nice.
Oh, yeah.
Are you using the same axle on each side or just?
I've swapped axles to see if that was it, and it wasn't it. Only thing I didn't do was swap the gears to this.
Yeah, that's
side.
what I was gonna say. That's gonna be a pain in the ass, though. To swap the
Yeah,
gears.
I didn't want to get that involved, but it looks like I'm gonna have to, so.
You think one of them gears might be a little bit thicker?
Might
Have a
be,
burr on it.
might be bent or something.
Is the pin bent?
No, it doesn't look like it. I rebuilt the fronts already, I rebuilt the fronts, but I mean, these came with the other brass pieces too, though, so. Not the plastic stock ones.
Oh. Put the cap on. And is the pin in that? Does that have that funky cap like the Capras where it goes all the way through and pulls the stub axle out?
What do you mean?
So your hex, is it just a pin that slides on or does it have a drive shaft type screw through it?
No, it's just a pin and a plastic pop on. No, because I tried pulling on that too to see if that was it.
I'm thinking maybe one of them gears might be a little bit big.
But it didn't feel like it was binding
worked
before I
before.
took it apart, though. That was the thing.
Oh, it worked before you took it apart.
Yeah, at least I didn't notice it, you know? I mean, maybe it was. I just didn't notice it.
And it was just doing it under power anyways, right?
Yeah,
It was just
because, you
moving
know, I didn't-
anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried pulling on it to see if it, you know, pull it out to see if that's it, but no, it doesn't. It fucking still binds up bad.
Yeah, I had one that was pin specific.
And I flipped it, you know, these gears you can put on both sides, and I flipped them over twice, you know, each way.
Did you put the washer before putting the cap on?
I put the washer in front of the bearing, behind the bearing, on the cap side, the back side. This one that works good.
Yeah, because it
has the
shows
bearing-
here before putting the cap on, you got a little bearing that goes on.
Yeah, this one's that way on this one, and it works fine, and that's how I did the other one too, because that's why I took this one apart. Was to figure out where I put that spacer at.
Here's that battery.
This one goes on the cap side. Inside. That's how they have this one.
Leave the spacer out and see how loose it is.
I've done that. I've left the
It-
spacers out. I've left the bearings
Oh,
out.
it's still,
Yeah. The bearings, if you leave the small bearing out on the top, everything spins freely.
Maybe
yeah,
you got
but
a
you
bad
don't wanna
bearing.
do that.
No, I've tried the bearing, unless the bearing's bent or something, but. Yeah, see, this one's got the spacer in the cap here. And then you put your bearing in. So it pushes the bearing out a little bit.
Have you got another bearing you can swap out? Just see if that's it.
No, because they all spin freely. It's not.
It worked until we put grease in it.
Yeah, right. So let me see. I'm gonna swap it over to this side. Pull these ones out. Move these over here. Move that pin over there. We're gonna put this one on this side. Let's
You
see.
can bet it's something crazy simple. And
Yeah.
when you figure it out, you'll kick yourself a time or two.
Right, it's gonna be enough to piss somebody off. Let's see if this works. No, and see this side, I just swapped everything over and it still binds up.
Or it looks like there's two little shims behind the pin.
Yeah, see, that's how the front was, and I tried that. I had the front exactly like that, but these ones were built different. So, let's see.
Great, you said this was the back one, right?
I'm gonna take it all the way apart. Yeah, but they're both the same.
No, I said, but that's the back axle, right?
Yes.
Maybe it's been like that. You
Huh?
just didn't, I said, maybe it's been like that and you just haven't noticed it.
It could be.
And you're so close with the portals and all they do is causing you trouble right now.
Dirk has a good point. Did you hit a curb with it?
No,
what
Dirk, I
happened.
didn't.
I can't believe y'all even asked that question.
It would actually supposed to go over a curb.
We
Up
have
to-
to ask that question with Kurt.
That one went down here on the bottom.
If it's supposed to go over a curb, then he hit the curb. You have to hit it to go over it.
So
I
they're
don't
not,
understand
that's the
when-
only wash, that's the only spacer they have though, right?
When he hits curbs, he hits curbs.
Yes.
There's a small shim that looked like it went into the plastic like a bushing. And that would it look like, Tank, when you're looking at that manual?
Oh, yeah, there is one. It goes into the,
It doesn't, it sits actually in the plastic. It has that, if it's not pushed into the plastic, it might be binding.
Yeah,
so there should be one that goes inside the hole here. Right here. Like I had it.
Yes.
Now, are you sure you don't have two of those shims? Like one is already stuck in the cap and then you're putting it together and you're putting a second one?
No, because there's only one in each one.
Okay.
But like I said, it spins freely no matter what. I mean, that's nice and tight now, so.
Nice and good and
That's
tight.
actually perfect, she said. Pull out squirt and see if I can get the gear moving. Yeah, because I even pulled out my washers, the spacers to put more in there if I, try more in there.
maybe it was like that from the beginning and you just noticing it now because you took it
It could have
apart.
been Keith, yeah.
And it's just under pressure, it's not,
You got grease residue on your fingers. You just slip it on the drive shaft or the axle shaft, right? Causing you not to be able to turn it.
Oh, no. No, because I'm trying to turn it now on this little square and it just. And it's crazy how it doesn't. And it goes like 3 or 4 teeth and then stops.
yeah,
It's
that
almost
would,
like maybe something's bent that I'm not seeing.
you'd probably notice that if it was together.
You having a magnifying glass?
No.
Maybe that would help to take a closer look at all the parts.
I don't know.
You don't have a that big bearing on the top on the inside, Kurt.
Uh-huh.
Does it actually go in the axle, not on the inside? Or is there a groove for it?
What do you mean? The big one on
Like
top?
Tank was showing this a minute ago.
This one?
So there's two on the bottom,
Yeah.
the bushing, small bearing, and then it looks like this one is on the outside.
Yeah, it is. So your axle goes in through that big one, the one on the outside, and it's
Right.
seating that. Then that gear, that little gear sits on the shaft of the axle.
Right.
And then there's nothing on that one. It just has a little bearing in the plastic.
Am I reading that wrong? There's low-C parts on there?
You're reading it wrong.
Because I see axi, like for axial, I'm talking about the abbreviations, and I see LOSB.
It could be a Lucy bearing. They're all the same company.
Might be a low C part number, yeah.
$2,007.
Yeah, because I looked up to see if there was the stock, it's the stock stuff in it, so.
The axle stubs are the same front and rear, so if you mix them up while you're doing stuff, it wouldn't matter. They're both the same part number.
Yeah, no, because I actually think, oh, I didn't see what the big ones were on this one. I was gonna get the overdrive and underdrive, but
2001, 3008. 2001, 3008.
Is there a notch on the gear that it has to go one way and not the other? Is the gear have a little notch or a little dimple in it that it fits better one way than the other?
no, I was looking at that and they looked identical. Both sides. They even got the stamp for the tooth count.
So is it stock gearing or underdrive?
Yeah, stock. 26, 16, I think. That's why I have my phone out.
Excuse me.
to Actually see it. It's 26 twos. This side's the same thing.
So you pulled the other one apart now?
Yeah, I got them both ripped apart now.
That's it. Neither one of them are gonna work now.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
now it's all messed up.
Wouldn't be the first time,
It won't be the last.
right? Yeah, the gears look like they're brand new, you know what I mean? They don't
Right.
have any wear on them.
Well, even brand new ones bend or tweak just a little bit sometimes.
And I can't tell if the shaft is bent.
We'll take the gears out that were on the bad side, put them in the good side and see if it spins free or not.
Well, I did that and it didn't. I swapped them already. And it was still binded up.
But the good side still spun free.
So I'm thinking it's either the cap or it's the actual brass piece.
I know on the Capra, but the difference between the Capra and the regular 10.3 portal cover, there's a groove on the cap. Is the groove there on both of them
A groove on the cap.
where it sits into the brass on the backside of the portal housing? There's a tiny groove on the Capra where there's not on a 10.3 portal.
Yeah, like on the outer edge groove.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there is.
I know on one of mine I had to shave that groove off to allow clearance when I was running a cheap brass on one of my 10.3s.
Yeah, I don't know if this, well, I don't know if these are cheap or not. I can't, there's no stamp on them. But I thought the front were, a Drab Tech, but I could be wrong. Or Deluxe Fathom. They look exactly the same, but Who knows? There's no print on them. Um, everything sits nice and flush. What gets me.
Weird. If you put the lower one on in the cap, put your hex in and put your hex on it, does it make any difference? Like maybe there's some wobble in that bushing. Put your pin through and put your hex on it.
With the gear on?
Yep. And then you can put it together into the brass.
Yeah, I think I did that.
Now, before you put the axle in, will it spin by the hex?
Yeah, like that, you mean?
Yeah, like you put it all together, but that upper gear is kind of flopping in there because it's in the housing without the axle.
Yeah.
Will it spin
Yeah.
like that? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, they spin fine like that. That's what I said. And then once I put the axle in there, that's when it binds up.
I wonder if it's just because it's not in the housing. It's sitting down a little bit, like it's dropped down because the axle you're just holding with your hand. And it could just be a tiny bit of tolerance.
School's jamming tonight.
They in the playoffs?
I don't know what they're doing over there. It's gotta be football though. Friday night.
Could be playoffs then. Second round.
I think they did make it.
And if it's at that school, that means they're the higher seed because they're hosting.
Yeah, because the other cities are all mad because we just built onto our high school instead of building another one.
Right.
All the kids go to one high school here.
Right. So you have a larger player pool.
Yeah, so all the good players are all in one school. Half and half.
Yep. Well, the schools around Columbus, there's Gahanna, which is huge, and they won't split for that reason. And
Yeah.
then what Pickerington does is they literally recruit these housing developments that are going into certain areas. Kids will have addresses before houses are built and be starting on the football team. But it's in the school district. It's all legal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the school I used to coach for, Watkins. I coached for Licking Heights and then I coached for Watkins, which is kind of funny because they're rivals. But Watkins got moved up to Division I and they had to play one of the Pickerington schools and it was bad. Like Watkins is just now big enough to be a Division I school. And it did not go well for them. They lost by 60 something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel bad. My dude's still the head coach. But Jericho School just lost tonight to Maslin. I think he's awake now, Dirk. He went and refreshed. He's good to go.
Does Jericho play football or anything?
No, but his best friend is a starting guard, 15 years old, and he's 6'6", 240.
Huh, huh.
I think I'm gonna bug out. Want to do some things.
All right. See you, Brad.
Thanks.
Right.
See you, Brad.
All right.
I'm probably going to stop the live. We've been going for 2 hours. Thanks for stopping in, everybody.
Yeah.
Dirk, Queenie, everybody, you're welcome to the offline. So, all right, everybody, thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you on the next one. Keith, are you going to be live tomorrow?
Yeah, be live tomorrow.
Keith will be live tomorrow, and Kurt should be Sunday.
Yeah.
And then Monday will be O11C with a Motor Pool Monday. Guys just working. There's no specific guest. So, and if you're in the area, we're doing a comp Sunday at Country Junction Hobbies in Albany, Ohio. It's $10 per class, class 1 and class 2.5, class 2, whatever. But it's not going to be any scale points. It's just for fun and it's for charity. It's $1 a gate if you hit them. Maximum of 10 gates per course, per class. I mean, so hopefully we'll get it pushed through pretty easy. We'll have a couple things to give away with it and stuff too. Not much, but just enough to let people know we appreciate it. And hopefully we see you there. Night, everybody.